Good evening, friends. This is Michelle, Purple Peace Garden. Hope everyone is doing well today. I'm with my friend here, Marcia. Well, she's Marcia Lashley now, but 40 or over 40 years ago when we entered the Annie School, she was Marcia Burnett, always a sweet person. And now we're all grown up. And so I'm here today with her because she has this awesome book I've been hearing about, and it's called Overcoming the Storm. A journey of family, faith, forgiveness, resilience, and restoration in the wake of betrayal. Now, every year, Marcia, at the beginning of the year, I choose a word. I have a picture in the kitchen, and I choose a word that's going to be my word for the year. I've had worthy, I've had enough, I've had faithful over the years. This year, my word is resilience. So, there is that word. So I've been hearing a lot about this awesome book, and it's an inspiration and it's an encouragement. And I am asking my friends out there to read this book, purchase this book, get in contact with me, and I'll get you in contact with Marcia to get this book. But I'll let Marcia tell you a little bit about the book herself right now.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So my book, Overcoming the Storm, it was produced after I had been through many seasons of challenges and pain, and then we went to forgiveness and restoration. So the book now was written as a testimony to encourage persons who are going through some kind of storm. It might be just one storm, a major storm, or many minor storms, but the book is there to encourage you and let you know that there's strength leaning on no one but God. You know, there are many persons you try to talk to, they would pretend they're listening. They might listen, but they still cannot help you. And you might go from person to person, and in the end realize you have to depend on God. You have to get strength, pull strength from God. So as I was mentioning to Michelle earlier, I graduated with my undergrad degree, first class honors, my master's distinction. And as I said to Michelle, in spite of all the qualifications one may have, there are times when you go through some challenges that only God can bring you out of these challenges. So this book is all about that. And this book is to encourage persons who have gone through similar situations, who are still going through similar situations, and who will go through similar situations, to let them know that, you know, he or she is not alone. And the same way I overcame it with God's help, you can do it as well. Everyone can do it as well. So please purchase the book. It is really, I have been told, it's an excellent read. Actually, I was nominated for Queen's Mindset. Have an awards ceremony coming up in June, and I was actually nominated for the category of excellence in authorship.
That is June 27th and 28th.
Yes, at Sanders Resort.
And you have been nominated for authorship.
Yes. So
I am expecting greatness.
Thank you.
And you have my full support.
Yes.
One thing you said there, Marcia, and which is so important with the book, is that sometimes we feel being rich or having a lot of degrees, and we have our careers and our big jobs, that people think, oh, you don't go through anything, or people expect you to be tough in how you go through it. And it's so awesome to see that some person with such a academic background as yours, first class honors and bachelor's, distinction and master's, but you've been through some things that you had to go through. Life was still happening beyond those things.
Yes.
And life happens.
life happens.
Life happens.
Life happens. I quarrel so often with God, and I said, I would quarrel with God, and I would say, Lord, I'm so sorry, I was rude. But then I would say, but God, my mother and my father are dead, so you're my only father. Right? So God and I had lots of
we've had some conversations too when I don't understand something, and that's why I am so anxious to get deep into this book and read this non-fiction true story of how she overcame something she hasn't fully overcome, but that God has brought her through and is walking with her through. So friends, I invite you again to read this book, Overcoming the Storm, a journey of family, faith, forgiveness, and my word, resilience and restoration in the wake of betrayal. And we know that sometimes we can go through some things in our lives that are really difficult and feel like betrayal. But we know that there's a God. And I invite you all to support my friend of over 40 years, Marcia Lashley, and her book. And look for her. The award ceremony is going to Queen's Mindset, June 27th to June 28th, the weekend. Greatness.
And feel free to vote. Voting is happening right now.
Okay.
So you can contact Michelle if you're interested in purchasing a book, or if you're interested in voting on my behalf. There are 4 persons in my category that were nominated. So please vote.
And y'all
not all from Barbados.
Y'all know how to reach me. Purple Peace Garden. Have a blessed evening.